And we're back. Yeah, I was on a short hiatus. I thought I wouldn't have time to post anything, and this is kind of short, but we're getting right into it, and at least you got something to watch and maybe some reading you can do. This is another episode of The People You Should Know, and this is Bob Hoffman. Um, Bob is the Ad Contrarian, and if you don't know about him, you probably haven't been watching the previous videos because I've talked about him before, but he's someone you should know, and there's a reason for that. Um, Bob is an infinite source of truth, experience, and he writes lots of books, okay? And the books, you should read them. Books are good. His books are good. They're entertaining. And they'll give you, how can I say this? They will arm you to deal with the kind of BS that you're going to run into in the marketing and advertising industry, all right? Not that you should say the things that he says out loud because, sometimes you just got to keep that to yourself, but at least you know what's going on. Let's get into it. It is true that humans are not logic machines, but remember, emotion is a response, not a stimulus. Look, man, I've said it before. Our job is to um, change behavior, okay? Behaviors are actions, not emotions, right? You can feel something, but unless you do something, there's no point, okay? So you got to split the difference. People aren't going to be 100% logical, and they're not going to generally be 100% emotional, and you don't want them that way. You need to appeal to both sides. So remember that. Remember that while you're trying to change behaviors, okay? And of course, on the right there, there's no ads this time. We're not going to show ads. We're going to show books. Books you should probably read. You can find them on Amazon. I think they're all there. You can put them on your Kindle or whatever they have. Does anybody have a Kindle anymore? Whatever. I don't care. Um, Without creativity, nobody gives a shit. The world is full of dull opinions, almost funny banter, and dreary monographs, and rats on YouTube. But I digress. Look, remember what I said in the AI episode, right? There's something that AI can't bring, and that is real creativity. Okay, the large language models can't do it. Maybe when we get into Gen AI, it can, but it's not going to be wasting its time doing marketing. Okay, it's going to be, figuring out how to enslave the human race or whatever. It's going to have more things on its mind. Um, Creativity is what sets you apart. Okay, it's what makes an ad stick in the memory. It's the reason that 99% of ads don't get remembered because there wasn't enough creativity. There wasn't a good idea. It wasn't a clear enough thing. It didn't do anything. It didn't move people. Move them to action, as in a behavior. You know what I'm saying? Just remember that stuff, okay? Um, there are two kinds of people who simplify things and people who complicate them. If you're in the ad business or in the marketing business or whatever, whether you're in an agency or an in house team or what have you, if you're in corporate America in general, in my experience, these two types of people do exist. And there's only one you want to hang around with, okay? Be on the lookout. You don't gotta call anybody out. You don't gotta be mean. Just kind of gravitate towards the person who simplifies things because that person, generally speaking, is going to get a lot more stuff done. And so will you if you hang around them. If you hang around the person who complicates things, you're going to end up working late. And no one wants that, right? This week, instead of a book you should read, we got a blog you should read, and it's free. So you should do that. I didn't put a link in the comments or in the description, whatever you call it on YouTube. I put it here, so you can type it in. It's free, man. I put the 2007 there. It goes through 2021, man. There's 14 years of blogs you can read, and they're all good. Some of them are compiled into the book you see to the right, but most of them aren't. Okay, just read them. And yeah, Bob can be a little cantankerous at times, but that comes with the exposure to the frustrating world that is the marketing world. Okay, um, it just doesn't make sense sometimes, and if you are a thinker at all, you kind of want it to, and when it doesn't, and it does really stupid things, which it does all the time, um, you get frustrated, and you can tell sometimes. But anyway, read them. It's a good read. Okay, it'll make you better. All right, let's get to the channel update here. Um, we are now officially one real post typocalypse. Yes, I made that word up. No, I'm not apologizing. Well, I mean, I apologize for the typo. That's me. I'm not following my own rules, so I know I'm going to get roasted in the comments, but that's fine. It is what it is. I deserve it. Um, we are thankful that you're still tuning in. Tell your friends. Tell the real ones, not the ones you made up. And we're going to try to keep the momentum up. And me and the fleas, we're doing okay. Getting used to the new digs here, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. They have public libraries here, obviously, or I wouldn't be here posting. And they're way quieter here too, which is great. For now, I'm Copywriter, and I'm out of here. Great sidewalk pizza makes everyone okay. The quote is great products make everyone a marketing genius, and that is a Bob Hoffman quote. So the fleas are doing their homework. They're on point again. Good job, guys. I appreciate it.